Howdy folks, I've got what should be a pretty fun cook this evening in the Ninja WoodFire Grill. I'm going to do a little surf and surf with some prawns, head-on prawn skewers, and some halibut. I'm going to show you how to do it. So before we get going, I got these really nice looking prawns, head-on, shell-on. They're frozen, they're fresh frozen because I live in Montana, and until I move to Mississippi, Pensacola, or Orange Beach, I just don't think I'm going to get these that are fresh, or Hawaii, or Belize. So what I did was I took scissors and I cut up the back, and then I went around and peeled them, and got them under the sink, and got the veins out, and most of them were pretty clean. I had a couple that were gunky, and so I did the old 3-card Monty and mixed them in. And so yeah, let's get this rolling. So what I've got going with the Ninja WoodFire today is I have my grill grate from the Ninja Foodie inside of here, and it's actually in the air crisp basket. So I want to show you that. And so this has been preheating for quite some time on high of grill mode. So you can see I've got this here. And actually, I'm going to shut this and do one more thing. Okay, so I'm back with the shrimp. I'm not really worried about these sticking, but I am going to give them a little spritz of this duck fat because A, I love duck fat, and B, even though the fans will really promote browning, plus the contact that we make with the grill grates will, just give it a little extra advantage. So this is going to be actually should be a relatively quick cook. So there we go. All right. So I mean, in theory, I could just let these grill away, but I've got this technology, so I'm going to cook with both conduction and convection, and we do that by shutting the lid. All right, so we'll see how well I can do this with one hand, but I'm going to go ahead and put a thermometer probe into the halibut because I want it to be, the perfect doneness. I'm also going to hit it with some duck fat. Make sure to hit the sides. And I love grilled lemon, so I'm going to grill off some lemon as well. Now here on the alarm, I have it set to 147, which seems to be a good temp for halibut. And I'm just gonna let this rest for a sec while we look at the shrimp, which are already looking great. They're probably technically close to done, but let's give them a flip. And you definitely see some browning where they've come in contact with the grill grates, which is cool. And let's let them finish up. All right, so these shrimp at 16 minutes, they will have been in cooking for exactly 4 minutes. Now, I'm not a stickler for time. I cook to temperature, but I mean, shrimp 4 minutes at this temp is probably going to be about perfect. And I cheated and peeked, and they're looking really good. So let's bust this open. And yeah, I think these are ready to pull. Yep. So let's go ahead and get these on a cheap plate. Oop, lost my head there. Oh, I lost a couple of them, but all right, and we're gonna set this aside. I just took the air crisp basket with the grill grates out, and I'm gonna get this halibut cooking. So I've got the griddle on. You can see it's nice and hot. I'm gonna put a couple lemons down. And so I start skin side down, frankly, because I like the skin to peel off and disappear. So let this cook for a few seconds. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop the lid. And again, we're trying to cook to about an internal of 147. So let's see how she does 40 seconds in. So the thermometer has just budged from 50 to 52, and it's slowly climbing. So when I see that, I want to go ahead and rotate the fish. So, pretty simple to do. Just gonna roll it on its side. We're basically gonna do that 4 times. Got the lemons cooking away. That one looks pretty good. And yeah, let it keep cooking. All right, it looks like the temperature's really jumped. So let's move this halibut. Really liking the browning. At this point though, I'm gonna lower the temperature. Not really sure how much that's gonna do anything, but the idea is to not have it all fall apart into a million pieces, but that happens sometimes too, so we'll figure it out. So I did just pull these lemon wheels off, and there's just something magical that happens when you grill lemon, brulee it a little bit. You get more juice than you can imagine out of them. It's just great to squeeze over fish or really anything. The wild card is bratwurst. Of all things, ground pork. Spritz some lemon on it. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. At this point, we've just broken 100, so things should go relatively quickly. Probably when it hits about 110, then it's just gonna take off like a rocket, temperature-wise, and we'll be ready to pull our fish. All right, so I'm gonna call an audible here. 147 is gonna be way too high, so I'm actually gonna cook it to 128, and then it'll carry over to about 135, hopefully not too much more. So we're basically in the zone. Just a few seconds here, we'll get this fish off and show you what we got. All right, just 1 degree away. Probably doesn't make that much of a difference, but there it is. Alarm off. Door open. Look at that halibut. It's really good. So, all right. And then one last thing I'm going to do is get some corn tortillas on here. And I guess probably because I changed the temperature from high to low, I thought it would sizzle a little quicker, but I did microwave these for a minute, the pair of them. And Biz Valenti from My Busy Kitchen shared that trick recently, and I don't know, it's on the bubble of game changer. Yeah, I've got duck fat spray on one side of these tortillas, and you can see them starting to bubble, which is pretty cool, in a few different places. Someday I'll make my own corn tortillas, probably flour ones as well, but until then, I guess I'll just be using these guys. So I mean, people always say like don't use metal on your grill. I don't really care. I use what I have, and I'll just buy a new griddle. I mean, I've written a cookbook on griddle cooking, and I've written a cookbook on grilling, and if I ruin my equipment, that's on me. So anyhow, all right, so I think these tortillas are done, and it's time to eat. Thank you for watching. Please follow along, leave a comment, let me know what I should cook next in the WoodFire Grill.